ancient Phoenicians were the great navigators of their time. For more than 1,000 years they dominated the seas. Then they vanished from history. In 2008, British explorer Philip Beale built, in the Middle East, a replica of a Phoenician ship from the year 600 BC. Then, with a group of volunteers from 15 countries, sailed around the African continent, from 2008 to 2010. The voyage was a big success, and changed history books. Years later, in search of answers for one of the greatest mysteries of antiquity, the ship was prepared for another epic voyage. They left Tunisia, in the north of Africa, in September of 2019, crossing the vast Atlantic Ocean, and arriving in Florida in February 2020. They had proved that ancient people had the technology to arrive in the Americas, almost 3,000 years before the European explorers. The Phoenicia expeditions were supported by governments and prestigious institutions of different countries, such as the Scientific Exploration Society, the Clean Seas Campaign, and scientists and historians from many museums and universities.
A replica ship sails into South Florida after several months at sea.
Yeah, 5 months and 6,000 miles later. The 66-foot wooden vessel was used to conduct research on plastic pollution levels in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, the Phoenician ship made its way to South Florida.
Well, the ship has been sailing across the Atlantic Ocean for months now. NBC 6 reporter Derek Lewis was there for the triumphant return.
This is the Phoenician replica ship that arrived here just a few minutes ago. It has traveled 6,000 miles across the Atlantic to get here in Miami.
Now, this historic Phoenician ship, the only replica of the oldest vessel capable of crossing an ocean, will have a permanent home by the Mississippi River, at the Phoenician Ship Museum, in Fort Madison, Iowa. The museum will exhibit many historical and archaeological artifacts, with the Phoenician ship as its centerpiece. Modern interactive displays will entertain and educate about ancient American mysteries, and will build a vast community around the museum, with many activities. Visit a place where the search for the truth never ends. The Phoenician Ship Museum and the Ancient American Mysteries International Film Festival, in Fort Madison, Iowa, USA, on the Mississippi River.